my fifth podcast. Today I have Jorge Hernandez,
Let's go.
pastor, rugby player, miracle worker, Superman. This guy's incredible. He got a great story. Touched already many lives, and will touch many more. We're gonna start it off with a prayer.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Let's go, man. It's like prayer is just conversation.
So it's basically a meditation.
Just conversation like you and I are gonna have on this podcast.
Okay.
So we'll speak to the Lord. Father, we thank you in the name of Jesus, by the power of the Holy Spirit. We thank you for life. We thank you for breath. We thank you for this space. Lord, I thank you for Brian and his wife and my wife. Just this opportunity to hang out. I pray your spirit of freedom would be here, that you would lead the conversation, and Lord, that you would use it to encourage, to uplift, to build. Whoever listens to it, pray that you bless it in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's do it, bro.
Amen. Let's do it. My man.
So I met you last year for the first time, I believe. I never played against you before, right? We never met. Last year was Nationals.
Nationals.
Right? Our stall was next to each other. We had conversation. We talked about your life, my life, and Bible, and I had questions for you about things. I know I jumped a lot ahead, but that's where we met, right? And that's why I felt like, man, we got to do this again.
Yeah.
We had to talk again. And what a better way than to have it on a podcast where other people can really, I think, could enjoy it too, because it's not just two guys joking around. We're talking about some serious things that young men today need to hear. Remember, we were talking about that too, about the young guys today and all that. So, bro, let's go back, man. Because where were you born? Where were you born? Where are you from?
Yeah, I was born in Mexico.
In Mexico.
Yeah, Chihuahua, Mexico.
So you're Mexicano. You were Mexican.
Mexicano, yeah.
100%.
100%.
100% Mexican.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what else is in.
Well, we don't know whatever.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but you were born and raised Mexico.
Yeah, I moved to the States when I was 10 years old.
10, bro.
Yeah.
You got brothers
I learned
and
English in first grade, and my mom moved to California and LA. And so I when I moved out there, I was a little boy, man. First grade.
Wow.
And I picked up the language. And then when I went back to Mexico, second grade, went to a Catholic school, and they had an English class.
What do you mean you went back to Mexico?
Yeah.
After some time in LA, you guys went back, or just you?
Yeah, my family went back.
Your family went back to Mexico?
Yeah. So, just...
That's strange. You usually stay and say, okay, no matter how hard it gets, we're staying here.
Yeah, maybe a lot of people can relate, but just a broken family.
For sure, I can relate to that.
Yeah. So my family's from Chihuahua, Mexico, but my grandparents established a life in LA, just looking for a better life, more opportunities, and they were building a house, so they would come back to Mexico and build there.
Stories and good things.
And so my mom, when it got hard, she would go to California. That's where her parents lived.
Okay.
So it's one of those things like, her marriage wasn't...
Stay close to home, stay close to help. Close to mom and dad.
Yep. Not going well, so she would leave.
Well, that's cool, because but usually Americans or people hear the story of people come here, they stay here, they just whatever. But you're not talking anything illegal and like that. You had to win in and out, or
nah, man.
I don't have to be touching shit. You know what I mean? But because usually people come and stay, and they don't have that opportunity or how to, you know what I'm saying, get back and forth.
Yeah.
You just did it. It happened.
It's legal. My dad left when I was 12.
Yeah.
And I didn't see him until I was 25 and a half, man.
Wow, look at that.
When my accident happened.
So he popped up after your accident.
Yep. Yeah. And I had a moment.
Was he always near? Was he in the area? And then just found out you had an accident, or what? What happened? How did that happen?
Was in Mexico.
Oh, he was in Mexico.
Yeah.
And you had your accident here.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
Yep. Yeah. You're in Vegas.
And he came.
He came.
Right away.
Yeah, months before he was going to commit suicide, man. And there's a bridge where I'm from. It's a pretty dangerous bridge if you go off of it. you're gonna,
Guarantee you
yeah, you're
fucking
gonna die. And so he was
he was ready.
intoxicated, and he was about to do it, and he said something inside of him, man, just turned the
No,
wheel, and then
stop.
went outside and cried out to God.
Started screaming,
Yeah,
save me, bro. I'm done.
yeah, he had a moment.
Uh, and I think that's what it takes. A lot of people, unfortunately, man, you got to hit that bottom. When you were talking earlier about, we were talking, I think, about helping people or hearing the word and doing that. You can't worry about that other person, bro, because you can't control them. When I'm ready to come drink the water, I'm gonna come drink.
Right,
You
right.
can't, no matter how much you make that water icy cold and put your hand in and say, water's delicious.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
it's true.
The person got to be ready, right? And then almost you got to hit rock bottom, almost like your old man, like my father, like we did, like I did, like maybe you did too with your accident.
Yeah,
Just hit
man.
fucking rock bottom. Say, God damn,
Right, right.
what the hell? So 10 years old, stop boxing. I want to get to a little bit because you were injured. How long you been injured? 5 years?
16,
16 years.
2009. Yeah.
So it was a long time.
Hmm,
It
hmm.
was a long time.
Yeah.
Damn. How old were you?
I was 25 and a half.
25. See, I was 26 when I got shot too. And then that's it. Like
So
no more
yeah, we were around
dancing,
the,
no more clubbing, no
yeah,
more
yeah, yeah,
bullshitting,
yeah.
no more running, no more kicking the ball.
Right, right, right.
Okay.
So my
Wow.
parents moved out here 93,
Yeah.
93, and I stayed behind in Mexico
Okay.
in 94, 93, 94,
Right.
and I finished fifth grade,
Finish
and I
that and
stayed
then
with
come out.
my great aunt and my great grandma,
Uh-huh.
the lady that lived across the street.
They're raising you.
She instilled faith in me, prayer, you know, Jesus, and so yeah, man, I didn't want to come to the States.
Right. You had your boys there and everybody there.
Yeah, and so but then you start missing your parents. You're like, man, I
That's so
miss my
funny. That's
parents.
funny.
It's been a year,
It's
and so
been a
yeah,
year since they yelled at me.
yeah, and so yeah, man, I moved to Vegas because they now lived in Vegas.
Okay, so now you're a young guy. You come here playing ball. You play a little baseball, a little basketball or stuff, or not really. You just
Yep,
maybe just going to
basketball
school.
was my sport,
Yeah.
and so yeah, man, basketball kept me straight. My parents divorced. I moved when I first moved. There was like a culture shock,
For sure.
you know.
But you're
So
speaking good English, right? Because you've
yeah,
been back and forth, so you
yep,
got the
yep,
both. You're dual,
yeah. But it
dual
was like gang
bilingual.
culture, like
Uh-huh.
'95,
Yeah, yeah.
and so
Who you be with? What you be about? You
and I didn't
know,
know
what
anything of that.
colors? What you mean?
Right.
You can't be wearing those colors over
Yeah.
here.
And so I'm not dressing like, you know, a cholo or a gang member.
Right,
And
but
so majority of kids were, bro. And so I get picked on a lot. And, I
but you
wasn't the
know how to
one,
fight. You
I
know
wasn't the
boxing,
one to get picked on.
right?
'Cause, you kind of grew up fighting, and
Right.
it'd be like, hey, let's go heads up
Just right off. You don't
and
wait. It
fight.
ain't. It ain't. We're here.
And
We're
then
here. We're
and
here.
then and then
Boom.
you're cool.
Yeah.
That was like the culture, bro.
Always, bro. You always get your best friends from a fight. Is that what you right or no?
But just like
Bro,
that's
when I was young, we would fight, and that would be my best friend. Like for the rest of the year, I would beat his ass, or he would be mine.
yeah,
But that would be my best friend for the rest of the time now. Like
yeah,
it's
it's
when we were
kind of
young
how
kids,
we
like little
grew up.
scrapping.
Yeah. And so yeah, there was a lot of anger too though, bro. So a broken home, my dad is struggling with his drinking.
Uh huh.
Man, it hurts
Was he
to
hitting
see
you?
him.
Was he hitting you?
Nah, man, he
No
never hit
physical abuse.
us, never hit my mom.
That's cool.
But
So was he a
very,
happy drunk? It was a happy drunk.
yeah, with us, but with my mom, he
My man was
wasn't.
angry drunk, bro.
Yeah. And so yeah, man,
Wow.
just very just not good with my mom. And my mom, she's
Got tired
like,
of it.
she's a very strong woman, and she lets you know how she feels. So it was like two like
Two
alphas, bro.
bulldozers going like boom, boom, boom.
So it was a lot of fights.
Yeah.
And then you're going through that at school, going through the picking, and then the house is not the best
Grades? How were your
home.
grades? Shitty.
I struggled with my grades when I first moved, and then after my parents got divorced, man.
Shit, calm down.
Yeah, I just said, I'm not gonna give my mom any grief.
You know,
I'm not
help her
gonna
instead of
add,
being an
yeah,
asshole.
I'm gonna
Right.
help her.
Right.
And so, bro, yeah, I never got in trouble. I
And
said
now dad was out the house.
dad was out the house.
And now dad was out of the house, and now you're with mom and your brother.
Yep.
in Vegas.
And so yeah, man, you kind of like it wasn't the way it should have worked, but I felt like
But
I'm gonna be like the man of the house. I got to be there for my brother, and
right,
I gotta
be
help my
responsible.
mom and be
Right,
responsible and
make sure he
not
gets
get in
up. Make
trouble
sure
and
brother goes to school. Make sure he follows. Make sure you do your shit.
all
Make
that.
sure you ain't
Yep.
a problem.
Yep.
That's good, bro. Because a lot of guys would be in the problem. Say, "Fucking, I'm gonna be one more problem. I can get over. Dad's not here. I can be out late. I can get over on mom. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mom loves
So
her boys. Mom loves her boys always. Mom never turns her back on her boys.
man, but yeah, grateful I didn't have that attitude. And
Yeah, no, for sure.
but
That's
man,
good.
temptations all throughout, bro, like all of it, you name it, from weed to
Yeah,
meth to
really. You
coke,
fuck with
like
math a little bit?
no, but
Oh,
like seen it.
oh,
I mean, you grew up in Vegas,
really? So I,
you grew up fast, bro.
yeah, people starving,
Like,
people fucking hungry, we're looking for money,
I mean,
drugs, all kind of
this is
shit.
Vegas, bro. This is
Sleep under a bridge.
this is the city where you celebrate it.
Celebrate what? Celebrate everything.
Celebrate sin, bro.
Oh,
Celebrate
oh yeah, being bad. Yeah,
vices,
yeah, yeah,
celebrate
yeah, yeah, yeah,
lust,
yeah.
celebrate money, power.
True,
You know,
true.
it's a very
A lot of people come for
fast
that,
life. You make a lot of money here quick and
and you
fast.
lose a lot
You
quick,
lose a lot.
right? You fucking trying to
You don't
gamble some
even
shit.
need a degree here to make 6+ figures,
No, you sell, be a hustler, right? Be a hustler, selling some shit, selling cars,
or
selling
no, man,
whatever, real
or
estate.
working the strip,
Really, just
For
hustling.
a girl, you can be a bottle service, you can work in a pool, you can work at a club, you can work at a steakhouse, you can deal and make.
So how you feel about that? Because that's all like you're saying, Sin City. I mean,
Yeah,
you feel
man. So
helpless? You
like
feel helpless being
I
a
like
pastor
stayed
and
away
all that?
from it, man. Stayed away from it.
But you were a pastor in the pool of mess,
Yeah,
right? So that's got to be hard,
man. It's
right?
what. Yeah,
Because you got all your
you got to
people that,
bring the light.
and you're not always bringing good news. You ain't bringing good news to the party. The people getting drunk, the people watching
No,
football getting all stupid.
we actually, that's what we do. We bring good news. The word gospel means good news.
Okay, but for the person getting drunk and being bad, y'all are a threat, right?
Actually, it's the opposite.
Really,
I'm here to bring you good news.
you're here to help me out of my misery.
Yeah,
But now
yeah.
you got to give me.
Jesus,
Now you got to make me realize it's misery and not party,
yeah, Jesus came to bring good news.
right? I hear you. I hear you. But it's again, it's that they got to hear rock bottom. They got to be ready to hear that,
Yeah, and
right?
a lot of people don't know what the good news is. Right. Yep.
And any brothers or
Is
sisters?
I got a younger brother.
Just younger brother.
Yeah, one
Just you
younger
two.
brother. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 5 years younger.
How old are you?
I'm 41.
You're 41 now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're almost at that 45 age for the limit for the deduction in rugby.
Hey, not yet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at 55, bro. Next year.
You look good, bro.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Come on.
I'm trying. Try not to work.
Come on, man. Yeah.
No. So okay. So you guys. So Catholic religion has always been a part of your background,
Correct. Yeah.
right? In Mexico,
Yeah.
that's it. That's law. You're Catholic,
Majority of Mexicans are
right?
Catholic. Yeah.
That's Catholic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Small town.
now, did you always follow and believe, or did you kind of sway? I don't need all that right now in my life. With Jesus and God and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
man, it was like a childlike faith, bro. My parents were not connected in the church, so they never took us to church. My dad was an atheist. He
Right?
believed in evolution.
Work,
And
hard work, and
so
I do it myself, right? And
yeah, like, hey, we come from a monkey, and even at a young age, I'm like, you're my
Darwin.
dad, but you're wrong.
Like
Like, and
you had that
then
in you. I mean, to not only speak that, to say that you were inquisitive,
yeah.
right? You had to be searching at that age too, because if you're arguing and saying that to your dad, like, hey, you're wrong, you had to
I
have
didn't
something.
tell him that.
No, in your head,
In my head,
you were
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay, you didn't
Yeah,
tell
so my faith came from my great aunt. She lived across the street.
him.
So my family, in Mexico, a lot of places when especially if your family's been there for centuries and decades, like you just buy land
Uh huh.
and you build.
Right.
You know,
You
you
put another
own.
house on it.
Yep,
That's
yep,
Tia's house. That's the
yep,
whatever grandma's.
exactly.
That's something. Just space out.
Yep.
Right.
So I
Everybody's in the
live with
area.
a lot of family, man, just next door across the street. And so my great aunt was very Catholic. She was practiced her religion, man. She fed the poor, visit the widows, like very
It
active.
made a difference in your life. You've seen
It
that.
did, man.
That's weird. A
Yeah,
lot of kids wouldn't pay attention to that,
yeah,
or we're like, wow, what the hell? She's tripping. She's crazy. So, right? I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
That's what I was when if I was a kid,
Well,
you're running around the neighborhood
I
being
just
wild.
thought that it was like, man, like she's like really helping people. You know, she would take me with her,
That's cool. That's tight. That's good.
and you know, man, like it would be pretty amazing, like the work that they were doing and how they were giving back and helping people.
Right.
You know, just
Right.
the less fortunate. And then my best friend, and his cousin, which is my second best friend,
Okay.
their family, they live next to each other.
Right.
And his name was Jacob, and his cousin was Christian.
Right.
And so those were my two best friends growing up. Their families were super Catholic. And so they were, you know, they would go to church and
Were you altar boy and all that stuff?
nah,
You
man,
didn't
I
do that
just
or
had
anything.
like a childlike faith. I wanted to go,
Yeah.
you know, wanted to go, and you know, there was basketball and it was fun. But I
Right.
heard about Jesus, you know, went
That's
to
weird, man. I'm sitting here hearing it,
yeah,
and it's weird for me because I was the same kid, and for me, I was in a Catholic school from first grade to eighth grade. But I was like, man, that's a lie. They're tripping. I don't even know why. Like I
yeah,
was always like questioning it. Like, what do you mean I'm the only God? Man? What a selfish guy. What a dude. Why is he tripping like that? You know what I'm? It was always
yeah.
those questions, and you were on the other end, like the receiving. Like, give me more of
Man, you know when it
that.
happened is when I was 5 going on 6 years old, where I didn't know this at the time, but looking back, this is where I see where I asked without asking it the way that I asked the question now.
Uh-huh.
Is the question is why am I here? That deals with purpose,
Uh-huh.
and where am I going? So every
At
human
a young
being,
age, like that.
I didn't ask that like that, but I thought
Right,
about
but
it.
you were feeling this something
Yep,
in that
yep,
direction.
exactly.
What's my purpose here? What am I doing? What is this
Yeah.
all about?
And then what happens when I die? And so the way it happened at a young age was my uncle passed away.
I was gonna say that did someone pass away or something
Yep.
to have you think about life and death? Because
Yeah, man. So
okay,
he was young, man. He was in his late 20s. It was my mom's sister, and me and him weren't close, but I knew him.
right, you seen him.
And he passed in a
Accident,
car
okay,
accident.
car accident. So something
Yeah, he
quick.
was driving back to Mexico from LA,
Wow.
and the road was wet and
That-
lost control, and he died. And so when I saw um, him get put 6 feet under, I
You
saw
see
his
that
open.
questioning, like, wow.
I saw the open casket, man.
Uh-huh.
And
Where's he going? What
my
whoa,
mom, my
whoa, whoa.
mom, my mom had me in her arms, you know,
It's 6, right?
and
6 years old, you said?
yeah, like
Five,
five
6 years
years
old.
old,
A little boy.
and I saw him, and I said, "Where is he going?" Like, and I knew that he was never gonna come back.
Right.
He was dead, and I didn't know what death was,
Open casket, you say. So
you know?
you saw the
Yeah,
body,
and there
you
was
know.
mariachi playing, and I
That's just
associated
part of it.
mariachi with celebration, but not death,
Why they happy?
you
Why they
know?
celebrating that day?
And so it was like ingrained, bro, like a memory that I'll never forget.
And then driving force at the same time because it kept you
And so,
searching for more
man, like,
answers.
yeah, so now I know that I'm here, and at 6, 7, 8 years old, I'm afraid of dying. I'm checking on my mom to see if she's alive.
Right,
Like it was a lot, you know what I mean?
right.
And then like asking like God, like I didn't choose to be born.
Why am I here? He's
Like why am I
gone.
here?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Like I didn't choose to be here. And then why do I have to die? Deep questions, right?
Right, especially for a young guy.
And so
Young.
like I think a
Yeah.
lot of people don't even take the time to question purpose or question what happens when I die.
Right, right. And
You know?
we're talking about adults that working men and women today that don't ask those questions. And you're a kid asking that question.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like
saying? So that's
in a like kiddish way, not
Right.
so
Right, but
philosophical
still, because that's because
as
only the,
now.
the
You know what I
the the
mean?
books weren't there in there yet, and the
Yeah,
knowledge wasn't in there. But you were still inquisitive enough to feel that and
yeah,
take your life in that direction of asking, seeking the truth, or finding some peace in that. When I was trying to find, I was trying to disprove it. Like, aha, you see, that ain't it. It's wrong,
yeah.
and that was it. Just didn't. I'm thankful. I'm thankful my mom that put all 5 kids through Catholic school
Hmm.
in Chicago by herself. And I'm thankful for that because we were not in a public school. We still had that thumb on us of God and of all the of religion, of all that in a Catholic school. In a
Hmm.
public school, I couldn't even imagine. Probably just run wild. I don't even know, especially Chicago.
Yeah,
But again, Catholic school, we were getting punished and we are getting pulled by the ear, and you sit there and you be that and you read that and you do this 100
yeah.
times, you write at this, and it's like, oh my God.
You ever get hit
So
with the meter stick?
they didn't really hit us, but they would pull our ear. They
Pull our
pulled our
ear, yeah.
ear a lot, and then they had us always right. I was always right. I will never do this. Like write it 500 times.
Like Bart Simpson
Yeah, I
in
was
the
like that.
intro.
I was like Bart Simpson, exactly. But in a notebook or on the board to stay after, clean the chalkboard, just all kind of stuff. I was the bad guy in school.
Yeah.
Not
You're a kid, man.
yeah,
You
well,
know?
and that's what it was. We were kids and we didn't have the money. We were all together. We had 5 of us.
Yeah.
So, you had your brother, but imagine that you got, more and more. And so you always had one, and I always had a group. Always had a group.
That's cool.
But
Yeah.
but I'm thankful. I'm thankful we went to Catholic school, but I just grew up in a little bit of a you grew up to me, you kind of grew up the right way. It seems that you're going the right way and you're being a good guy so far. I haven't heard anything about anything else after, and I don't think you do go that route. From what I remember, we talked about in rugby, you don't go that route of drugs and drinking, right?
Do I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do end up. Okay, so we're going to get there then. Okay,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You got this education, or you got this growth and wanting to learn about God and these things. So that doesn't. How long does that last to keep you clean to where you started rebelling against them?
Yeah, man. I think, it was a genuine, like childlike faith that I wanted to know God and go to church. Like I would walk to church, bro, with no
By yourself,
parents. Sometimes,
or meet
yeah.
up with your aunt, meet up with
Yep.
family, meet up with people,
Yeah, with my two best friends or sometimes by myself.
and
So
you
I
went
had
to Catholic
this
school
I did.
all the way through eighth
Nope,
grade, or
nope,
no?
just
It was kind of back and forth, right?
just a year and a half, man. Um, but public school all throughout.
Wow. Well,
Yep.
public school. So you in public school, you were going to church you were putting in work. Because in Catholic school, you're there, you're in church all
Right,
day.
right.
That is church, basically.
Yeah, so I would say, man, I just had like a childlike faith, man. I believe that there was a God. I believe that He created everything, and I believe that Jesus came,
But
and
that sounds like a kid that don't get in trouble. When did you start getting in trouble? When did you start doing the bad things? When did you start stealing
oh
shit?
man, like 5 years old,
So
bro.
you're still doing
Five,
the
six
bad. You're
years
still
old.
doing bad things, but believing in God and doing this. Still being.
Yeah, yeah. But see, like
So you're being a little snaky with that. I don't. Now I'm getting confused now because I
yeah,
don't see it. I don't see it. I see a good guy. I don't see a little, poking holes in people's couches and just not saying nothing.
I remember because I used to box, man. I remember the
Oh, you
the
used to
first
box
thing
too, right? That's right. We had that in common.
I stole was some boxing gloves,
From
and
store, from
from
somebody's
the store,
locker.
man.
Okay,
Yep, yep,
like under your shirt, or
yeah.
just
But
ran off.
who doesn't tell a lie, right? Like we all have told a lie. We all took in something that doesn't belong to us. We all have disrespected our parents,
Right, right, right.
dishonored them
Okay,
in a way,
okay,
like we break rules, man.
right.
We
Rules
don't
are
go the speed limit.
all
You
right.
know,
How
we're
much?
just lawbreakers, bro,
True from the beginning.
from the beginning.
So you were
From
too. You were
birth.
too. Just because you had that inquisitive mind doesn't mean you were an angel.
Nah, man.
You were not an angel
Yeah.
by any means.
Even like like the book that I read is the Bible, and that's what it teaches. It teaches that we're born fallen. We're born
Or
into
sinners.
a sinful world, man. God's design was perfect, but man, we chose to be our own God. That's the
I'm
story.
gonna, I'm gonna ask you about that later on, because about the he died for your sins and all that. I think we've talked about it a little bit, but I really want to get into that. I want to get into because I don't understand it.
Yeah,
I don't understand it. And for me, it is a book not proverbs, but of stories of kind of like this, like live like this, but not true. It's not true story, but it's like fables. But that's not.
Man,
That's
they're
almost. It's not. It's almost offensive to hear that, right? I mean, or no?
no, not at all, man.
Or
I
you've
don't
heard
think
it
it.
before. People said that about the Bible,
Yeah,
right? It's fables. It's like stories. It's like too. People are, oh, but they say that you know I'm the only God, right? But oh no, but that's just a way of saying that you should love yourself and appreciate yourself like you are God.
yeah,
And
man.
it's so
I
confusing.
don't think it's like a um offensive in any way because I think that, man, we're all human, right?
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think we.
You ain't just
I
gonna
know,
say, "Oh yeah, that's red." Okay, it's red.
and so
You
yeah,
know, you're gonna
we're
hear it and you're gonna be inquisitive and question
yeah,
as a human.
and we are in our own journey. You know,
Right,
we're
right,
born in different regions of the world,
right.
different upbringings, different beliefs, bro. And I think that we're all created in God's image
Yeah,
and His likeness. What that means is that we have value, right? Every single human being
right.
has value. So if you have value, I gotta value you. I gotta respect you, and I gotta respect what your thoughts and your perspective on life, and
Right.
respect that.
Are we here
It's
to
not offensive.
procreate? Are we here to procreate? Is that part of our duty for God?
Yeah, man.
You think?
The first command.
What?
The first command when when the first marriage happened,
Okay.
Adam and Eve.
Right.
God said,
Gonna have kids?
procreate,
Procreate, right?
multiply. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Because now, I mean, now I asked that because now a lot of people are waiting longer to have kids now, or not at all, and then
yeah,
a lot of people are questioning that not their faith in it all, but their purpose on being here. And I really believe that our main purpose is to procreate and always multiply and
yeah,
always lift up and up and up. As with our knowledge and everything else that comes
yeah. No doubt.
birth and all that other. So that was my. But nowadays, it's just couples aren't having kids. It's too expensive. It's
Yep.
too much. The world is too crazy. You've
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
all
yeah,
this. So it was just. I was just wondering this a little bit because
yeah,
that
man.
is our duty
Yeah.
as people, as
And
humans.
when I look at it, man, I just see like things are too perfect, and it's evident that there's a designer behind it. And so God's design was for everything to multiply. So when God created all things, He created them male and female, not only for humans, but bro, for insects, for plants, for animals. You
Right,
have to have both
right.
to
You have
multiply.
positive and negative,
You know what I
no
mean?
matter what it is.
Yeah. So it's God's signature, it's His design. Even if you don't believe in God, you can say, man, that's science design. It's in there.
Is
It's
designed like a MF, like because
yes.
man, it's really intricate weave of the bees and they pollinate the flowers, all that, and
Yep.
then the bees then they make fruit, and the fruit feed the people and the animals.
Yep.
It's too much.
But
It's a
it you need
lot.
both strands.
Yeah, for sure.
It can't just be a male strand
Right,
on everything
right,
that's created.
right.
Isn't that amazing?
So what about that movement today? Where they say we don't need men.
Hey, that's for them. Yeah, I
You
don't
don't
get
touch it.
into it.
You don't mess with it.
I respect it.
I
That's your
just
thoughts. That's your movement.
that's it.
Yeah, that's your
Leave it
journey.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
If we have a conversation regarding that, like I can have a healthy one
Yeah.
and I can express the way I think about it, my view,
Well, I mean,
you know?
as a man, I admit we need women. We need women. We need women. We need
Yeah.
women. So I ain't got no pride. No, I'm not too proud to say we need women. We are
We need
that
both.
bee, that pollen. So yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
So, but let's get back. You're 6 years old. You're talking to your aunt, religious stuff. She's answered some of your questions, and you're still in boxing gloves. You still boxing gloves. How old were you? 5, 6?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
So you started boxing young. I
And
started
you
boxing young too, man.
yeah,
But I
man.
stopped at 18. When did you stop? 17,
10,
18?
bro.
At 10.
Yeah.
Because moving back and forth stuff or what?
Just man, just move into yeah.
Did you compete? Did you go to golden, like little silver gloves and shit like that? No.
Nah, man. It was
Okay.
just neighborhood.
Okay.
My dad was jujitsu,
Okay, yeah, my father was a
Bruce Lee, like karate,
yeah,
all
my
that
father
was
was
like,
a drunk Vietnam vet, but he boxed.
okay,
My father.
yeah. And
But
then we would just put on the gloves, man, in the neighborhood, and
did your brother get into it also? Your
a
brother?
little bit,
A
a
little
little
bit, not
bit,
much.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think
Ten.
it's just like the culture, you know?
Okay, yeah, right. Especially Mexico. My God,
Yeah,
Mexico, California, and all that.
yeah.
So back in the day, well, it wasn't Pepino Cuevas. It was who was it? Who was
Julio
the
Cesar
guy?
Chavez?
Chavez, Julio
Yeah,
Cesar Chavez,
yeah,
right?
he was the GOAT.
But before him was Pepino Cuevas, right?
Man, and before him,
Maybe,
I
or you don't
wasn't
remember.
around.
Okay, you don't remember. My father
Yeah,
took us back. My father had us watching videos of Muhammad Ali and Pepino Cuevas and all the guys. We had, man, there was three boys in our family.
okay,
So,
yep,
man, my
yep.
father's dream was to have his three boys being on the front page of Sports Illustrated. You
Come
know,
on.
yeah, and we will. Man, he had us running 5 miles in the morning. 8 years old, 9 years old. We get up at 6 in the morning. We go run, come back, go to school, come
Yep,
back after school, go to train. Just that life, just that crazy training life, and
yeah, yeah.
it
Puerto
was.
Ricans, bro, big time
And
boxers.
also, yeah, Wilfredo Benitez, all those guys back in the day. My father brought him to the gym and shit like that. So we were always in that atmosphere, but it was bad for us to see because it was a bunch of drunks. My father would just hang out and get drunk at the gym, and everybody get drunk. And now we're there with dad, and the gym's closed, and everybody's getting drunk, and we got to go to school tomorrow. And it's like,
Yeah,
dude, we got to go. He's still drinking though, the Bacardi and
yep,
getting
yep.
drunk with the guys. So it's like, so it was good in the sense that you had the sports to keep you away from the bullshit, but then you're in the bullshit because your old man's drinking like an
Right,
animal and
right.
just fighting and just doing dumb shit.
Yeah,
So
I can
that
relate a little bit.
yeah. So your father, how can you relate? Did your dad was or mom was who was
Yeah,
drinking,
man.
abusive or whatever the hell?
Yeah, my dad struggled with alcohol.
Yeah,
He's actually he's clean now,
he's clean. How many
but
years?
man,
Or
it's been
recently?
months. It's been
Months.
recent. Yeah, he doesn't drink like he used to. But he's been drug free for, man, I want to say going on 20 years, like 17, 18 years.
Really?
So right before
Yeah.
my accident, actually. So, but yeah, man, he struggled with alcohol and then substance.
How's your relationship with your father?
We all have this common grace, right? Every single human being is, we have this gift of life, man, right? We have this
Yeah.
gift
Seconds,
of,
minutes, hours,
man,
days, months,
of
years.
so much that
Oof.
we experience. It's a gift,
Totally.
right? And this is, man, this is the good news of Jesus, is that we have fallen short, every single one of us, right? There's a designer that created all things, and he designed it perfectly. And the design is relational. So when he designed man, he designed it with an atmosphere that was perfect. And he created all things. And he said, you're going to work. The most godly thing for any human being to do is work, because work gives you purpose.
Right.
It keeps you driven,
Right.
keeps you active. He says, I'm going to give you dominion. You're going to have power, dominion, and you're going to be a good steward of everything that I created. It's yours. Tend it well. So he's now working and he's in fellowship with God. It says that they would walk in the cool breeze, hanging out. No sin, no thoughts of like
Right.
lying is, of what selfishness is, imagine pure bliss, bro. Pure love.
But let me ask you: does it seem like to me a lot in my life that we're designed to fail?
So check it. So
Right?
then
Help me
then
out with
yeah,
that.
so now so he creates man, and when he created all things, he says it is good. But when he created man, human,
Right.
that's what it means. It says it is really good, because he created human after his image and likeness.
Right.
So he says this is really good.
But he
But
didn't
the
come and lay bananas and fruit and everything at the feet of the person. He gave it to us out there. Now go get it.
no, he said just work it.
You got to work. You can't. You get it. It's
You got to
there.
tend it.
You got to get it.
This is all yours. You have dominion over it, right?
Right.
Be a good steward. Be a good manager. And so, but this is what's the cool thing about it is that when he saw man and he created all things, but he created man in his image, and he says, this is really, really good. The first time that God says it is not good for man to be alone, right? So man needed another partner that's created in the image of God, in the likeness of God. God is a creator, a designer.
Right.
We're creators. We're designers. God has feelings in a will. We have feelings. We have a will. See, Adam couldn't connect with Georgia the jungle, the
Right.
monkey,
Right.
right?
Right.
It needed, God says, man, it needs another partner that's created in the image and likeness. And he created a partner, bro. And so this perfect design now is building and tending what God says you're the Lord over. Lord over it. This is yours. He says, this is marriage. It's divine. It's designed by me. I designed it. Sex belongs to me. I designed it. Sex is good. Multiply. It's going to feel really good. You're going to have a lot of kids and you're going to multiply and you're going to be a ruler on this
It
earth.
just seems a catch a little bit because you say, I mean, not you, but they say Jesus died for our sins, right? Jesus died for your sins, and it seems like you cannot live a life without sin. You gotta sin,
Yep.
and that's what I'm saying. Like we're designed to fail. It's almost it's a little catch 22. If someone like me that's questioning the system, like, wait a minute, man, that's
Yep.
I can't even play that game because I'm gonna fail.
Come on.
I'm gonna fail.
Big facts.
But how do
Somebody say big facts.
you big facts,
Big
right?
factuals. It's true. We're going to fail.
But
And
bro,
and
how the
so
hell?
so so
It,
God being
wait. Let's preface that because fail is not failure, crash and burn.
uh-huh.
It's just learn.
Yep.
It's
So
learn,
so
right? Because pain is learning. Your accident is learning. My accident was learning. It's learning. It's not failure.
correct.
So
It's actually
let's maybe rephrase it, right? As
you're
far as
absolutely
look at
right,
it
bro.
differently.
You're
Like it
absolutely
ain't
right.
crash and burn, done, game over.
Right.
Pac-Man,
Come on.
right?
So the word sin means missing the mark. It's actually an archery term.
Is
So
that
you
where it comes from?
yeah.
Like what? Like Spanish sin or
No,
whatever.
the
I wonder what
definition,
sin sin
uh-huh.
is
The biblical
derived from.
definition
Ah,
is missing God's mark,
okay,
missing perfection.
okay,
So we have all missed it. So
and you're gonna.
and you're gonna. So this is being God, the designer. The Bible teaches that He is all knowing, all present, and all powerful. The Bible says He is. He knows the end from the beginning. He's the uncaused cause, meaning He always existed. He's not created, but He exists in community.
Right,
There's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit that love each other. Perfect community. That God wrote, and before he even wrote it, the Bible says that before the foundation, in the last book in Revelation, it
right.
says, before the foundation of the world, the Lamb of God was slain. This is what it means. It means that in God's sovereign mind, before he created anything, his plan was that the Lamb of God, his son, was going to be sacrificed.
You already knew the game. He wrote the game
He
plan.
wrote it. It was
He
it.
knew it was gonna go
It's
down like that.
fixed.
My son's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. They're not
Yep.
gonna believe,
Yep.
and then it's gonna create.
And then in Genesis, the first book, Revelation is the last book. Genesis, the word Genesis means the beginning. It's the first book. God in Genesis, in that perfect community that I was telling you about,
Right,
God's design, right? For God and man to have a perfect relationship together in this perfect harmony of God's creation. um, they had that. But God says, when you sin, surely you shall die. But remember, before he created anything, the Lamb of God was already slain.
But as you say, die, does that just mean an old version of you passes? You know what I mean? You don't die, literally die. It just means that old part of you died,
It's both.
right?
It's both. So you are spiritually now dead. Like there is now this barrier between you and God
Yeah,
because God is perfect, right? He is without sin.
right,
He can't allow it to be in his in his presence. So when sin came in, temptation came in, God says, "Hey, you can't eat from this tree of good and evil.
right.
When you do, surely you will die." So he knew
So I think in a sense it says you're gonna die, but in a sense it means you're gonna change.
you're going to change.
You're gonna change.
Exactly.
You're not gonna be you anymore. It doesn't mean you're dead, gone, zero, game
Correct.
over. It just means the old you is now. The pure you
The pure you.
is not there anymore because now you ate the apple, you sinned, you've done your thing, right? I mean,
Yep.
and that's what a lot of people they I think they just get scared of the terminology. They don't want to think about it. They like to get up and go to work and watch the Raiders on the weekend,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying. Go to work on Monday, give the wife the check on Friday, go do this, go out with the boys on Saturday, Sunday sleep, go back to work. They don't want to think about God. They don't want to think about how things were, how things should be, how we can make this a better place.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people like that, just on auto mode, just on auto until the end.
Yeah.
And I see it all the time, man. People in my building, whether it's an old janitor guy that just was on autopilot, work, work, work his whole life, and now he's got cancer or this and that, and he's dying. And it's like, that was your life, dude. You missed it.
Mm.
You missed it. And I feel for these people, but I can't. I say I can't get wrapped up in it because it ain't me. But I see it, and I just like, man, I feel for you, bro, because you just missed it.
Yeah.
You're basically on your deathbed, and you're worrying about work, 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 and all this other shit. And there's so many other things going on, like a society, like a religion, like so many other things that we could pull together and uplift. But they don't partake. So many people are not partaking. But I think nowadays they are more people are getting into that uplift than everybody else.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. There's people seeking, bro.
I think so. You did some ball. You did that. That was that high school years. Or was that seventh, eighth grade?
Yeah. Middle school, high school. Yep.
Middle school, high school, and then were you did you start going to these clubs out in Vegas and all this shit? And did you smoke weed ever? Did you dabble in this stuff at
Yeah,
all?
man. So I found like I feel like you know, we attach ourselves in our identity and what we do.
Uh huh.
So titles and people
Yeah.
or a bank account, right? And so my identity was found in a sport and in relationships. And so
Okay. Well, at least
when
sports kept you clean from drugs. I think.
yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And then when the sport and the relationships were like my life was being built on that foundation, that came crumbling. My identity is now shattered,
Right. So now you're not the ball
right?
player no more.
Can you
Yeah.
relate?
Yeah. Like you blew out
Yep.
your knee.
Yep.
I'm not the point guard anymore. Now
Exactly.
what?
Yeah.
I do videos.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I make
Yeah.
video for the team.
Come on.
Something.
Yeah.
But
Something.
you had to
Something.
recreate yourself
Right.
some way
And
to
so,
what you
yeah,
thought you
man.
were.
So, the end of junior year, that's what happened, man. I was in a relationship for like 4 years, very young,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I had this puppy love.
Uh huh.
And then my heart was broken, and now I'm hanging out with the homies, and they started smoking weed. So because you're with your friends, well, let me try it.
You're in the groove,
Boom. Yep. And so now like that's what I did
for a couple
all
years.
senior year, man. And so my identity changed from the kid that was known to be with this certain girl
Right.
and an athlete.
Solid point
Like,
guard, solid person, solid.
yeah, man.
You could count on him. Now he's a pothead. Yeah, well,
Yeah, bro.
he slipped off.
So like like senior year, they gave me best all around for like the yearbook,
Right.
which was like humbling. So they were voting for me. I didn't even know it.
Right.
And they told me like, yo, George, like we're voting for you. Best all around. I'm like, wow, like That's humbling, you know, because I
Right.
never forgot where I come from. I
Right.
come from a very, very small town in Mexico, you know, and so like I'm like the athlete that knows everybody, that's connecting with everybody.
Right.
That's how like God wired me. So now, like, bro, at the end of the year, I'm a piehead, broken heart.
Don't go over there. He's trouble.
Bro, no, at the
Don't
end
go
of the
over
year,
there,
they
dude.
gave me most changed.
Oh shit! So you went
In
from
my
up top to change. It didn't can't change
it
much. You're
wasn't a
already up
good
top. Yeah,
change.
you're up top.
Yeah. And
Damn.
then I stayed, I stayed here in Vegas.
So you
I
went
went
from
to college here.
from first to worst, like that. Like
Man,
first to worst, like
yeah,
that. Went to the bottom.
yeah, went stayed here in college. I was taking business.
Well, you did college though. You did some
And
college, so that was at least in your mind. It was still as you graduated high school, you still had
I mean,
some kind of.
I like, man, I was afraid.
That's good
I
though.
didn't know what to do. And I'm like, I guess this is like my next step. Like,
Uh huh.
let me go to school. I don't know. Like, I like business. I like to sell stuff.
Right.
I like to make money.
Yeah, you're a
You know,
talker.
let me go into business.
Right.
And then at 19, man, one of my good friends that I work with,
Uh huh.
he said, "Hey, we need a Spanish speaker. Um, let's, are you interested on doing mortgages?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Man, I don't know anything about mortgages." They're like, "Dude, we'll train you, we'll teach you, and man, just come and see if you can, if that's
Some
something that
mortgage.
you would like."
Right.
And so, man, I took the test. Uh, I got pretty much mentored from older men.
Yeah.
You know, these guys are the owners. They got the house, they got the car, they have the wife, the family. And I'm like, man, like I'm reading books with them.
Trying to be like them.
You know, I'm like, man, this is like awesome.
Yeah.
And so I smoked weed 17, 18. I put the weed down. And
Yeah.
now like this identity is like drawing me. And I'm going to college. I'm working at a PF Change.
Yeah.
So I'm making like decent money,
You're doing your
going
thing.
to college and learning loans. And I sold my first loan at the age of 19. And I made the most money
So
I've
you get what,
made.
like 3% on that or something? Or what percent? You get a commission
Yep.
on the loans? Is that how
Yeah.
that works as a loan
Yep.
officer?
Yep.
Right. So like a
Yeah.
like a realtor, you get three. Well, realtors get 3%, 6%,
Back
something like
then you can charge up to 5%, 6%,
that.
bro.
Wow.
So you can charge 3% up front and then in the back,
On the closing.
depending what bank you work with,
Wow.
you can make up to 3%. So
You're a
six.
young guy making 6% on a.
No, man, I felt bad to like charge people.
Okay, still you're
You
making
know what I
four
mean?
percent even,
Yeah.
right? So even 4%
Yeah, for
of a
sure.
million is good, and 4% of five hundred
So I
thousand,
made
4% is
3%. I like charged two up front and one in the back.
right.
And this is like my first deal. I got a hold of a young realtor that was Hispanic, man, that was like, man, let me give you a shot. Like,
So you were
here's
his
a
guy. You were his guy for
no,
mortgages and
no,
stuff.
I'm young. He's older. And he's like, I like you.
Okay,
Let me give you a shot. Here's one. If you can close it, I'll give you more, you know?
right.
And I'm like, man, all right. Like
Let's
I'm
do it. Yeah.
excited. And this couple is Christian.
Uh huh.
And they now like faith is back in my life. And they're telling me about the good news of Jesus that, you know, I've fallen short and that I missed the mark, but Jesus came to save me,
Uh huh.
that it's a free gift. And I'm like listening to these people and I was able to help them out, bro. Close the loan.
Got him in.
I made the most I ever made in a check.
Check.
I'm
You
like,
see them
whoa.
zeros? Like, oh shit! Wow, wow,
Yeah. I'm
wow.
like, yo.
Zero, zero, comma, comma, comma.
And then I dropped out of college at the age of 20. I made more money than any family member, bro,
And
at
that's
the
hard
age
to
of
argue with,
20.
right? That's hard. That's where I fell off too a little bit, making more money than everybody at a young age, and then
Yeah.
like I was doing it illegally, unfortunately. But at least you were doing it legally. But still, it still clouds the mind a little bit.
Yeah.
Like y'all, you don't even know what's going on. Don't talk to me, right? A
Yeah.
little bit, right? Because if mom tried to give you advice, or maybe a brother, you say, dude, I ain't got time for that.
Man,
Maybe.
I think it like the light clicked when in my business class, I had to write my own business and then present it to the teacher in the class.
Right.
So I present mine. And I'm gonna be a broker one day. I'm gonna do with what they're doing,
Right. You just basically showing the game plan
and yeah,
to your
man, and
teacher. And she said, "Oh wow."
yeah, and I got the game plan from the
From
owner,
the old guys, yeah.
you
So all
know,
your mentors.
yeah, and yeah, I just was like, man, this is what I'm gonna do. This is my purpose.
Wow.
I was able to have not a big time success,
Well, you were good. You're paying your
but
bills and buying things you wanted,
yeah,
right? Living comfortable.
taking trips, and at a young age, it was like,
Not
man,
asking
like,
mom for money,
yeah,
so that's good.
yep. I invested in a house, and
A young guy buying a house.
yep, and then a young woman came into my life at 21, so I found my identity yet again
Tried to, yeah.
in a relationship, and
Right.
then in my job, and then in 2008, the market crashed.
Yeah.
You were around back then, and
In
so
eight, in eight, yeah. Well, 2008, I was already injured, but I remember that whole thing went down.
yeah,
But we were part of that. See, in the 90s, we had bought a house illegally because in the 90s, like 98, 99, all those mortgages were just going everywhere.
right,
So we had a guy that he knew how to just get. He'll make the papers for you. He'll make your income tax papers for you. He'll pass it on to the mortgage dude, and the mortgage dude knows it's all crooked anyway, so he just passed it on to the and it was just got approved, and it's like, whoop.
yeah,
So our house was part of that whole thing too, but it
yeah,
eventually got repoed.
bro. We were
But
selling loans that
they
it
were,
was no income, no assets.
see what I mean?
So like, you're selling
That-
loans to like strippers and drug dealers,
that's what we
and
got,
like,
yeah.
just man, I got a lot of money for a down payment,
But
and
no history, no
you don't
job.
even need it.
Yeah.
That's how jacked up the loans were.
And that's we were part of that. We were part of that, and then it crashed out and all that. But by that time, I was already in a chair. I already got shot in 2000. But
So in 2008, market crashed, lost my job. I'm working at a steakhouse on the strip. And then 2009, I stopped making my mortgage payments. I'm confused. I'm like, man, I thought this was going to be my life. Like,
right,
this is what I was going to do the rest of my life.
no,
It was built on sand again, bro.
right.
And I was so young. I was so young, man. I was a
To
baby,
to try
bro.
to understand it, like, wait a minute, that was
Yeah.
solid. What happened? It
Like, I
disappeared.
was young, bro. I'm
Yeah,
24. I'm a baby, bro.
right.
You know?
Thinking the rest is it's gonna be that easy the rest of the way,
Man.
and it ain't.
So, dude, yeah, my life came like crumbling.
Like a screechy halt, though.
And then, yeah, man, the night before my accident, I was with this girl for 4.5 years. And yeah, bro, I had a moment. I had a moment with my best friend. And I said, man, I feel like God is calling me. And then for 2.5 weeks, bro, I went out, I partied, I slept around, I went to the
Oh, that's
clubs.
kind of opposite. That's like opposite. God's calling me, but they need to go out and party and do all crazy shit.
Yeah, for 2.5 weeks. And then right before my accident, I'm living a life that, like, this is not like me. I done that kind of lifestyle.
Uh huh.
I did that, but not every other night. And I had a week of vacation, and I'm just broken. I have no purpose. I don't know where I'm going in
You might lose
life.
your house,
I don't have a
right?
relationship with God. Um, my relationship that I'm in is no longer there. You know, I thought I was gonna be somebody, this, that, and the third.
Right?
I lost everything.
Didn't happen the way you planned it.
And then yeah, I'm with my best friend, bro, and I remember going into a strip club and um, having some drinks at a club before that, and I just went to my boy and I said, my best friend, I said, bro, I just need you around. Can you be with me? Like, just be with your bro
Right?
tonight.
Yeah.
It was already like 2 in the morning, and he was like, yeah, where you going? I said, man, some coworkers are going to the strip club, and it wasn't my scene,
Right?
wasn't the place to be. The times that I made it in there, I was like highly intoxicated, you
Right?
know. So I'm there intoxicated, bro, and I go to the bar, I order a Corona, I take a sip, man. I look around and like just see like glimpses of what I did for 2.5 weeks and then where I'm at in life. And I'm like,
Fuck this
I
shit.
like inside of me, I said, what am I doing with my life?
Right? Just
This
wasting.
ain't me.
Just wasting.
And so I told my best friend, I said, man, let's get out of here. So we go in this car and we have this heart to heart. We grew up with single moms at a young age. And we're like, bro, if our moms would know like what we're doing, they would be so disappointed.
Right.
So you got a 25-year-old, he's 25. I'm he's 26, I'm 25.
Right. You guys just hanging
And
out, having a heart to heart,
having a heart to heart. And bro, I felt it inside me that I needed to make it right with God.
but you didn't know how.
I didn't know how, bro. I didn't know how. I thought I needed to go
Like,
to a man.
but like guilty, like, man, I just fucked up. I just been so wrong. I've been 3 years now, fucked up, and
A whole
I want to
life, bro.
change.
A whole
Whole
life.
life, even.
25, 20 years. And so yeah, man, I have this heart to heart, man, and like one of those good cries, bro. Like sobbing, bro. Like in that moment
Like
when
I
I had
can't. I got to stop. I
like,
got to
bro,
stop.
yeah, like,
My shit's
dude,
hurting.
a bubble booger is forming in my face. No, for real. Like it's like forming in my face, like big, and it like pops. One of those good cries, bro.
Yeah.
And man, all I knew was the world. All I knew was my lifestyle. And so I had plans to go to church the next day, and I didn't go, bro. I went to the pool, the Palms pool.
Mm-hmm.
It was June 28th, um,
Little warm.
2009, man.
Little warm.
Yeah, it was the hottest day that summer. It was 118 degrees,
Damn.
June 28th, 2009. And he picked me up, my coworker picked me up at like 10. We get to the Palms pool at 10:30
In the morning, you
in the
talking?
morning. Yep.
So
So minimal sleep, minimal water, no food, bro.
just going at it.
Broken, no purpose,
Just another day. Another
depressed,
day to drink and get to fuck around.
man, just
Wasting
just
shit.
broken, bro. But faking it,
Yeah,
you
right.
know?
Yeah. Hey, you want to go? Yeah,
Faking
let's
it.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
like, oh
go.
yeah,
Fuck the world. I'm
you
good. I'm
know?
good. Let's
Like,
go.
oh, I'm doing great.
It's awesome,
Losing
bro.
everything, but like I'm having a ball.
Hey, give me
It was all
Corona.
false, man.
Always.
And I get to the Palms pool. I get to the bar. I order a Jack and Coke, and I sipped it down through the straw,
Start going at it.
and it was like a party yet again.
1, 2, 3. How many?
Yeah,
How many drinks? I mean, if you
I,
even counting, you probably just fucking.
man, I remember I had 2 Jack and Cokes, and we split a 12-pack throughout the day.
Uh huh.
So it wasn't like a ton of drinks,
Right, but still
you
hot
know?
as shit. Hot as shit. You ain't need nothing.
Right.
You drinking and just
10 in the
being
morning,
silly.
10:30 in the morning to about 5 p.m., bro. So in the pool the whole day, hot sun,
Right, just cooked,
just
burnt.
just broken, the weight of the world on me, man, faking it, and I remember leaving and my coworker and I, and we left, man. Remember walking out, get to the car, remember opening the car, and I get inside his car. He drove a 2009, 2005 Saab.
Okay.
And man, I sit down, I recline the chair back, and I put my seatbelt on, and I close my eyes, and that's all I remember.
That's it.
Yeah, there's 3 stories to what happened. My coworker's story, my neighbor's story, and the guy delivering Jimmy John's. So my coworker told my mom that I fell asleep, man, and he drove me home,
Uh huh.
parked in front of my house.
Yeah.
He wanted to listen to music. I'm sleeping. The AC's full blast.
Yeah.
He's listening to music. And then he steps outside. I'm still sleeping. The AC's full blast.
Right.
Smokes a cigarette. Comes back inside, listening to music, chilling. Never says, "Hey George, it's hot.
Yeah.
Wake up."
Yeah. Dude
Like,
sleeping. His air conditioner's on. Let him sleep.
like, bro, he should have said, "George, wake up.
Right.
We're home.
Right.
Get to bed." But man, he didn't. He's listening to music and then he falls asleep
Damn. He
with the
fell
foot
asleep
on the
too.
gas pedal.
Oh fuck.
And so my neighbor said that it sounded like somebody was cleaning carpets So it was a constant revving sound for about 45 minutes. And then boom, car explodes.
And you
Uh,
sleeping there with just
I'm sleeping. He gets out, wakes up, gets out, and he takes flight and he goes in front of my house and then he freezes. So he's just like frozen, looking
meanwhile
at
you
me.
got flames
Yeah,
going on in the car. Engine
yep,
exploded
yeah,
in your lap.
yep, in front of me, man. And yeah, just had some shorts and some
Damn.
flip flops, bro. That's it. And um a tank top, a white tank top. And
Did that shit
my
melt
neighbor,
melt on you, man? Did it melt onto you?
bro, my skin melted to the ground. So my neighbor heard the explosion, runs downstairs. He sees my coworker like frozen, and then he sees me in front of the car just engulfed in flames.
But laid down, or you had
Like
already now
laid.
you got up a little bit.
So the car was um facing the opposite side of the street,
Okay.
and he saw me laid out in the front of the car.
Oh shit.
So
So
he
you
was able
blew
to
up.
see me.
Yeah.
And he says that I was by where all the flames were. My legs were just cooking, just baking,
Fuck, bro.
just passed out. So he runs and grabs a blanket, and then a gentleman delivering Jimmy John's. Shout out to Jimmy John's.
Jimmy
I always
John's.
give a shout out to Jimmy John's because they're jiffy quick. I think that's their
You
motto.
get there.
Is that what it
I
is?
think so. Yeah, I think it's is it 15 minutes or less? Is everyone?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like
So he was
that.
15 minutes or less,
You got
jiffy
there.
quick, got out the car, and then he was the only courageous one, man. He said he told my family that there was people already outside, but didn't want to approach the
Right?
car.
Just looking like, oh shit.
Yeah, and so he runs up, bro, and grabs me, takes me to the other side of the street, and he suffers third-degree burns just grabbing me.
Fuck.
And he told my brother that when he grabbed me, that my skin was like falling, like
Like
wax, like wax, like. And then
damn.
then when he takes me to the other side of the street, the car blows up a second time. So they rushed me to the hospital. I'm in a coma for over 90 days. I wake
What the
up
fuck? But wait a minute, 90 days, bro.
90 days, man. Yeah, a little over 90.
You're in this fireball, basically. He pulls you out. You're Jimmy John's the guy,
Yep,
pulls you out, you're dripping like wax
yep.
onto the concrete or whatever in front of your house. And is it a cul-de-sac? Is it a street? What is it right there?
It's a community.
It's just like a regular street. It's your houses boom 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 lined up,
Correct.
and your car blew up here, and now
Yep.
you're out of the car on the other side of the
Excuse me.
street, laid out on the grass, probably, right?
I don't know,
You
man.
said the second it blew up a second time.
Yeah. And so they said that I was awake, crying, like crying out for God, crying out for my mom. Just, man,
Whoa. But you
like,
don't remember none of that shit.
I don't.
None of it.
I'm thankful
Thank
that,
God.
yeah, that it
Thank
was
God,
like,
because you don't need to remember that.
yeah,
Fucking imagine the pain you were going through, bro. If you
yeah,
remember
man.
that. Wow. So 3 months.
90
I know.
days in a coma. Yep.
90 days, but that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Your body had to get weaker, skinnier. I mean, what are you eating? You
Oh
on a
yeah, man.
tube? You
Yeah.
feeding you with a tube?
Yeah. I didn't drink water for like I want to say like six plus months.
How the hell?
And then
That's
also eat, bro, for
crazy.
like 7.
And
Yeah.
bathroom stuff, everything, bro. That's just
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
where I went with my accident right away. All the bathroom crazy shit that I didn't shit for like 2 weeks. I'm like, what? How's this even
Yeah. A lot of
possible?
machines, man, all that.
Wow.
I had a negative 5% chance to live.
What hospital?
A UMC hospital here in Las Vegas.
Here in Vegas. So
Yeah.
they flew you over there. They drove whatever
Ambulance.
ambulance you over there.
Yeah.
So now then you're in there for 3 months. Your mom's there. Your dad came back now
Yeah.
from Mexico,
Yep.
and your brother's been around.
Yeah. He
Your
uh
brother's kind of been around
he was in LA in college and then he moved.
to
Moved
Vegas,
back. Yep.
even though everybody came here to help you out, to be
Yeah.
with you. Wow,
Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
family. No, no, no. And that same thing that happened to me when I got shot, man. It was all the knuckleheads were gone, all the friends were gone instantly. My mom was there at the hospital. My sister was there at the hospital. Seemed like they were 12-hour shifts. There was one to the other. Boom, boom,
Yep.
boom, boom,
Yep.
boom. Take care of me, take care of me. And now it's like whatever you guys need from me, you let me know. If
Amen.
mom needs me
Come
there
on.
tomorrow, 8 hours, I'm there.
That's how
Whatever.
I
You
feel,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? Oh my God, that was my family. Anything I got
Yeah.
to do now to give back is covered.
No,
It's
amen.
like,
Yeah.
like they say, the
Same.
mafia, it's on the arm. I got you. It's on the arm.
Yeah.
You
No,
know.
man. Yeah. My family
Wow.
is
So they came
it
back for you.
is huge.
They came back to help you out.
100%. Never left me.
3 months, you wake up and they say, "Hey, guess what?" Or you just what? Now you're waking up three
Yeah.
months into it.
Yeah. My mom wanted to take time. She said that 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 God was gonna tell her when she was gonna share, hey, you lost your legs. And so it was her that broke the news to me.
But
And
how long did that take? It didn't take days, did it, for them to break that to you? You had to realize something was
nah,
strange.
man. I
You
mean,
didn't
like
realize it, bro. Really, morphined
I
out or what?
no, like yeah, that, but
Right, drugged
also
out and just
I
laid
couldn't
out.
move.
Couldn't even move.
The only thing I could move was my
They
eyes.
already did skin grafts and shit like that by then, right?
They were doing all that dress changes,
For three
constant,
months. For 3 months, yeah, 3 months of
more than
healing
that,
and doing, and then probably even
months.
after then, you
Oh
had
yeah,
surgeries of
yeah. I
just getting
mean,
around.
they were still doing bandages when I left UMC, and like man, 8 9 months still doing dress changes.
Wow.
So it was very painful.
And you had no idea what the hell's going on. What you
Yep.
mean? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't be
Yeah.
changing that ripping my hey,
Right.
hey,
Right.
hey.
Right.
And I know that I can imagine the skin, the changing the gauze and the
Oh
scabs, bro. The
man,
scabs, like
the worst.
I
Yeah,
can't
being a
even
burn
I
survivor
could
is
think about it. I
probably
can't imagine. I could think about it. I can't imagine.
yeah, probably one of the worst painful things that you can go through to survive it.
Right? Because that's all nerves, bro. That's straight nerves,
Yeah.
fingers
Yeah.
and all the sensitive skins. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So yeah,
So what did
80%.
rehab look like? What did rehab? So you wake up.
Yeah, 80% of my body, man, fourth degree burns, negative 5% chance to live. Like I'm a miracle. Like everybody's saying that. Like you weren't supposed to make it.
Now you were already amputated in the hospital when you woke up
Yeah.
at where
Feet.
above the knee
It was feet, and then up to my calf, and then above the knee.
at first. So they cut more after.
Yeah,
They cut more after. What
three
was it?
times.
Was that right away or was that in years, 10 years, 5 years, 2 years,
No,
months,
that was within months.
months?
Yeah, that was within the 2 months.
And did that fuck with you in your head a little
I
bit?
was in
Like,
a
man,
coma.
oh, you were still in the coma, so you didn't have no say so in that. It was
Right.
just live
It was
live
my
better
mom that had to say
to
so.
make the decisions
Yeah.
because it was infected, I guess, or something, right? And then they had to just cut until it's
Right.
not infected,
Yeah.
right? Until you get wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, man. Shout out to moms. I have a great mom.
So,
Uh,
moms everywhere, moms everywhere.
you know,
We got them all over us, all over the place, man.
she
Just wonderful, man. Unbelievable.
is a lion.
Isn't it crazy?
She's the best mom.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, she's a fighter and a woman that never stopped believing, bro.
Wow.
Like she was a lioness. She never doubted that I was not gonna make it through.
And that what your mom did, what my mom did, what I see other moms do, it's a job that is MVP is like Super Bowl winner. That's
Yeah.
nothing. Mom, greatest mom, best mom, bro. That's like top of the top. That's next to Jesus to me. But some
Hey,
people don't get it,
hey, yeah,
and that's
man.
their
The
problem,
moms are,
But mom to me
I mean,
is
God
the
chose a
best.
woman, for him to be born into this world,
Uh, we
you
can't. We
know?
couldn't handle it. We'd be crying. We'd be like, "No, no, I ain't having a baby. I ain't
No.
having a baby." No, no. But the women I'm surrounded by are all powerful, and you see me. I'm getting teary eyed about it.
Yeah, bro.
But they're powerful, man, and then they don't get enough credit sometimes. So we definitely give credit to moms. Shout outs to moms.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
the rehab. So what I mean, now that you up, you got your 3 months in, right? You 3 months, you woke up, and now they say, yeah, now you got to learn how to walk with
Prosthetic
prosthetics
legs.
and da
Yeah.
da da.
It's humbling, bro.
Big time, bro.
It's a process. Yeah, man. I didn't want to live. I yeah, bro. I mean, you name it. I was bitter. I was angry.
Suicidal?
Yeah, thoughts of like how I'm gonna do it.
Now you didn't have kids. You don't have kids.
No,
You don't have kids. And
yeah,
that was my go-to was my daughter. That was my reason. That was
mm,
my why. Who am I fighting for? My daughter. Why ain't I committing suicide as a quadriplegic? Because my daughter.
yeah,
You had mom and God, I guess,
yeah, man.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you ain't gonna commit suicide on your mom. She's doing all that. You're gonna feel like a real asshole. You dip out on her,
Right,
right? She
right.
said, "Man, I just broke my back and helped him. He ain't gonna commit suicide.
Yeah,
Come here,
yeah,
son."
yeah,
Right? So you don't want to do that.
yeah, man. I came up. A friend of mine, she actually got a tattoo that says, "With love, faith, and hope, I rose above the flames."
Oh,
And she said, "This tattoo was dedicated for you." And I was like, it spoke to me, and I thought about it. I'm like, man, with love, faith, and hope, I rose above the flames, and I was like, that's how the process. Like I didn't see the love of God
yeah.
until I saw the love of people. And so saw the love of God through people
Through people that loved you,
that loved me.
that loved you. I
Like
said, man, he
that,
gave him
bro, people that I
life,
didn't
baby,
even know, right?
coming
That
out of
were telling
nowhere.
me that God had a purpose. And I'm like, what do you mean? God has a purpose? I have no legs. I can't eat. I can't drink.
Right.
I can't move.
Use somebody else.
Like, what purpose?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, he's going to turn it around. God has a purpose for your life. You should be dead. You're a miracle. Doctors,
Totally, bro.
like
For real.
people coming in praying for me,
Mm-hmm.
family members, friends, just loving on me. And then it just clicked.
Uh,
And then the faith piece came in, right? Love, faith. And man, the faith the size of a mustard piece, just the little tiny faith
that's it.
God can work with. And man, it gave me
That,
hope
that
to
makes a
keep
big
going.
oak tree, man.
Yeah,
A big oak tree comes out
right.
of that little
But
seed.
it takes time.
Oh yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah. See, and I think that's where we connected because we both came from something that not everybody goes through, and it's a special kind. And we didn't ask for it. I know you didn't ask for the attention of being a pastor or being helping people in your life, right? You didn't ask for that. You
Right.
you just want to be good and live your life and maybe help people, but get out and preach and do all that. I never wanted to talk to people in high school as far as like giving speeches and stuff like that. I never sought the attention, but my life has always brought the attention. And maybe like seems like yours too, that you weren't out there seeking for something, but God has always came to you and said, you know what, I need you, bro. You're on my team. Come here. You're over here. Like,
Yeah.
no, no, I'm over there. I'm over there. Like, no, you over here, dude.
Yeah.
And that's me. And I always felt that I'm not a talker. I'm a quiet guy. Really am. I keep to myself. I know he's over here,
Yeah.
but I really do, bro. I'm not out there looking and chasing, for attention and thing. But the shit always comes to me. It came with to me in the sense that I got shot, and then the attention came to me when I did rugby, and I made like a Team USA thing in 2005, and we went to Brazil. And then the news came, and then an article showed they followed me out there to write a 5-page article in my city newspaper about me. And then that passed after murder ball, all that shit, 2000, early 2000s. And it's always been around. And then I did this TV show thing, and I might have asked for it at that point, but I made it through it. I went through it. Yeah, I got selected for it. And then it's just again, it's always the attention is there, and I'm really the quiet kid from Chicago that kind of just likes to be left alone and shit. But now that I see that it keeps on getting thrown on me, I'd say, okay, well, I'm gonna do something with it, and that's why I do the podcast and I bring you on and I talk to people that have touched people because it's just a calling, man.
Yeah.
It's not even me. It's really not even me sitting here doing all this. It is me, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like I just felt like I was pushed into this, and now I got to finish,
It's
and now I
cool,
got to
bro. Yeah,
finish it.
connecting.
You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
that's where we come from, and that connection is that I don't think you asked for it. I know you didn't ask for this attention, right? In this way, nobody would. Nobody would ask for
Yeah.
some attention like that. But you are now a pastor. You're a pastor. You people are listening to you. People look up to you. People come to you for advice.
So that's what I do, man. We engage the community.
Sweet.
And then we also just, man, help people that are going through brokenness in life, you
Right.
know. But yeah, there's preaching involved. There's walking with folks and helping them through the journey of life, man.
That's rough. So you
You
see it.
know.
You see it every day out
And then I
there.
work for a nonprofit called the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Yeah.
So I'm in high schools.
Nice.
So I'm like a local missionary.
Okay.
So I fundraise and raise money to do the ministry.
Right.
So we give kids pizza and their lunch, and then we teach them the word, man.
Okay.
We connect sport with faith.
That's good.
So we're
That's good.
reaching about, man, like over 400 kids
All ages,
a
don't matter.
week.
Don't matter. 5 to 18 or
High school.
high school, mostly
Yep.
high school kids.
Yep. High school kids.
Good. They need it, man. They need it. They
Yeah.
need direction out there. They confused. They're
Yeah.
really confused. But I mean, maybe we're part of that confusion is that
Yeah.
we didn't do our job.
Yeah.
As with the young, with our kids, with our nephews and cousins, and that we
Yep.
should have talked to. So,
Yeah, man. Like I think, for me, like you're right. Like I didn't seek for it.
right, and now
Like,
you in it.
I think that God is like drawing us and calling us throughout our journey of life.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I took this journey and I was seeking truth. I wanted to know like who has the truth. So, bro, I had a lot of time of reading and studying and
And
taking
you
courses.
identified with relationships. You said so. You were like, in a sense, like myself, that always felt comfortable in the arms of a woman. We maybe learned it from mom, being comfortable with mom, and then just be comfortable with somebody. So you had always somebody with you up until you had this accident.
Yeah.
You said you had a breakup or something with somebody. So now
Yep.
you come out of it, and now you amputee and all this other stuff. How are you feeling about dating? Are you scared? Are you like, no one's gonna love me? Who the fuck? Who's gonna go out with a guy in a wheelchair? Who's like I feel sometimes with who's gonna go out with a guy with crazy hands with a leg bag and da 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 da.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you feel that way? Did you go through that?
Oh, 100%, bro. Um, dude, it's crazy how it happened because um, the day that uh that I encountered God regarding relationships was the first time I went to church when I left the hospital. It was a month after I left the hospital.
You went to church,
Yep.
rolled in
I
there,
went, I
got
went,
in there.
yep, yep.
Were
And
you
so
crying?
I don't know God, bro.
What do you mean you
I
don't know
know
God?
of God,
Okay,
but I don't know Jesus. I don't know the person of Jesus.
okay.
I don't know who he is. I don't know his teachings. I don't know how he talked,
Are you
how he
sure you don't
walked.
know? Because you just went through
100%.
all his shit. You just went through it with him. He was right with you, and all what you just went through.
It's like
You
this.
kind of know him.
It's like this.
You walked with him.
Check it. It's like this. My favorite player of all time is Michael Jordan.
Okay.
I can tell you his birthday.
Yeah.
I can tell you
But
where
you
he
never
went to
met him.
school. I can tell you where he was born. I can tell you what college he went to. I can tell you how many rings he
All the
won.
stats.
Stats. I can give you stats about God, but I didn't know Jesus. Michael Jordan can walk in here right now and I can say, yo, Mike, and I can quote all
He don't
these
know you.
stats. I know you.
Yeah.
He'd be like, bro, I don't know
I
you.
don't know you.
I don't. And that's my relationship with the Lord Jesus
Now or at the time?
at the time,
At the time, right?
right? I can say, oh yeah, Jesus, you were born from a virgin and
You didn't witness
you
anything,
came and
but
you
you didn't
died
witness
for
anything
me
at the
and
point. You didn't.
I can
He
quote
didn't
all
show
these
you anything.
stats, but I didn't know him. I didn't know him, bro. And check this out. God used this moment, right? So I get out of,
To show you
I-
Jesus,
bro.
right?
So check it.
Those
So
are the
I'm having this moment
facts.
in my room, bro. I'm weeping. This is gonna go to my wife. I'm weeping. You asked me about relationships.
Yes.
I'm weeping in my room, bro. And I'm looking at my hands. They look more deformed than now. All right.
Like
I'm
Lord.
a burn survivor, bro. Point in my heart was nobody's ever gonna want me. I don't deserve someone. I don't ever deserve to have a wife. I don't deserve kids. You should kill yourself. Those are the voices that I'm hearing in my mind, bro.
Sure.
And then it was a constant like reminding of my past and stuff that I went through. God won't ever judge you and condemn you that way.
Mm,
That's the enemy. When the enemy is speaking to you and sharing lies, that's darkness.
right.
All right.
I
So
believe
I
it.
got darkness speaking into my mind, into my ears, telling me that I shouldn't live, that I don't deserve somebody weeping, bro, with the room closed. And I'm looking at myself.
What the
Look
fuck?
at you. Look at your
Yeah,
hands.
fuck, I'm gonna do with
You don't
this.
have no legs.
Who the
And
fuck?
bro, I'm still bandaged up, bloody, bro. They're still like needing to do dress changes at my
Daily,
house.
daily, right?
You know what I
Type of
mean?
shit,
Like this is a year out of the hospital,
right? You're like, fuck this, man.
like a year and then a month out of the hospital. And then my grandma, my grandpa were there, and they're like, "How about we go to that church? Those young men that came to speak to you about Jesus." I said, "Let's go, let's go." We went, bro. They rolled me up. I couldn't even push my chair, bro. I couldn't eat by myself. I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself. You know what it's like.
And you
All
live in a
that, bro.
church like that,
You know?
vulnerable.
Yeah, man. So I went to church, and bro, the man of God is sharing his testimony or he's preaching the word. And he comes up to me. It was a Spanish church. And he speaks to me in Spanish. And he says, "I'm a man of God. And if I don't tell you this, I'm going to get in trouble by my God. And God wants you to know."
Shit.
And he starts ministering to me, bro. And he says, "I saw you. I saw you.
Oh man, you made me
Te
cry.
vi. Te vi. En tu cuarto."
I saw you in your room. Boom,
And
boom.
like weeping. And bro, that's what I was doing that morning.
Oh shit.
I was weeping,
Damn.
crying. And I knew it was the Lord speaking to me through this man.
Right.
And I was weeping, man. And he's speaking, I don't know what he's saying.
Uh huh.
I
You
just know it
feeling it?
was God.
You feeling it?
It was like, it's you. You saw me. You saw me in that room. You saw me crying.
Right.
You know, you saw me weeping.
So is at the point you feel
And
you
then,
knew
bro, he
Jesus?
goes, and the Lord says, he's going to give you a wife and a family.
Shit. Like, don't
And
even
that was,
go there right
bro.
now. Don't go there right
And I'm
now.
like, I'm crying.
Uh
And I'm telling myself, that voice is
huh.
telling me, you're never going to be married. You don't deserve to be married. You don't deserve to have a family,
Shit.
you know?
Yeah.
And bro, I lifted my hands up. I was crying. And I went on a journey on knowing who Jesus is.
Yeah. Look at that.
And I also was like, all right, well, who's Buddha? Who's Muhammad? And this is what I came to, is that everybody has some form of truth, but there's only one that claimed to be the truth. He says, I am the way to God, I am the truth of God, and I am the life of God. Either he was a lunatic, he was a maniac, a deceiver, or he is who he says he
Or
is.
prophet.
Every single spiritual leader has their own book, all of them. And I took time to read it,
You read
bro.
them. You read the
You
Quran
know,
and all that. The
yeah,
Quran and all that shit.
yeah.
Wow.
I took a world religion class.
Oh, okay. To
I
learn at least
wanted to
some of
know,
that.
like, what do they believe about this? Going back to where we started. Why am I here? Purpose.
For sure.
And where am I going when
For
I die?
sure.
In every book, every prophet, every spiritual leader, you name them and you know them and you heard of them. They all have some truth, but none of them, bro, can't claim to be the truth. None of them claim to be God. None of them claim to be perfect and sinless. Only one. And this is the good news, is that he created us and we've fallen short. We missed the mark. But he came not to condemn us, not to judge us, because we're already judged already. We missed the mark. He came to save us, bro. That's the good news. He had a design. But remember, man, from the beginning, before he created anything,
Yeah.
his mind says, hey, the Lamb of God will be slain.
One more thing I want to touch on. I want to jump to where you put on your cologne, you put your gel on, you put your shirt on, and you
Uh-huh.
went to go meet your wife for the first time and a date. What happened there?
Oh, let's go.
What happened with that? Do we have time? You got to change cameras or something?
Yeah, man. So it was July 7th, 2024. And I'm going to tell you because it was divine how it happened. So 10 minutes before service started, we got a text. Our staff got a text from Pastor, hey, pray, the baby's coming.
Baby's coming.
So he's not preaching. So one of the other pastors takes his spot.
Okay.
And he's not preaching.
Yeah.
So I take Pastor Mike's spot.
Yeah.
And there's this class called Join the Family. So I now take his spot. I'm not supposed to be in that class.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to teach
You're
it.
kind of just filling in for a minute.
Right? Because this baby's coming.
Right. Yeah. That would be most of the class right there.
And so, yeah.
Class.
So everybody's like shifting rows. And I get there and I'm like, man, this is like my first time teaching this. I'm like, all right, well, come on. I got this.
Yeah.
The Lord got it. So person comes in, I welcome them. And then my wife is the second person that walks in. And so we connect and I struggle with her name, right? It's Astrid with a D. So I was struggling with her name. And then
so
we
she
connected.
came in the room.
She came in the room.
You were teaching. You said hello, hola, in Spanish, in English, what?
In English.
In English. Hi.
In English, yep. And so I noticed that she had an accent.
Accent.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she had an accent.
And then so I asked her, I said, hey, where are you from? And she's like, hey, I'm from Guatemala.
In English still.
In English.
Okay. And she responded
so this is an
quickly.
English,
and she responded quickly.
Yeah, this is an English church, you know?
Okay, sweet.
And so yeah, she's like, I'm from Guatemala. And I'm like, oh, awesome. Like, how long are you here?
Now, but be honest, where you already had like stars in your eyes for her, you're already like, maybe. Were you already thinking about going out or something?
No, I noticed that she was an attractive woman.
Okay.
But like I'm a pastor.
Right.
Like,
you ain't on that.
I work at a church.
You ain't not looking for
free. Yeah. You know,
pastor, okay.
Like I'm about to holler at this shit.
Right. Yeah, I'm holler. Okay. You ain't looking. You ain't searching.
So yeah, man, we connected and then I was like, yo, like, why are you in this class? Like, this is like to join the family. Like, what made you come? And she's like, well, I love the church. Like, you guys are welcoming. And I like how you guys teach the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow, that's great. Like, as a staff member, that's like dope.
Good feedback.
You know what I mean? Good feedback. And so she comes and writes her name after the class. And I'm like, oh, Astrid with a D. And so we connected, man. We go outside and we're talking. She's letting me know about what she does, her work in Guatemala, how she has her own ministry, as she does work with kids and feeds them and teaches them about Jesus.
On her own mission.
And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And I was like, I kind of do the same thing here, you know, with high school students. And then a gentleman that knows her, that's connected with her friend group and connected with her, noticed that I was talking to her. So his name is Art.
And you were smiling a lot.
And
you were smiling.
Yeah. Hi. And so Art goes to the church. You know, me and him are cool. That's my guy. Yeah. He's in his late 70s. And he tells me in Spanish, he's like, hey,
she likes you.
Está bonita, ¿verdad?
Oh, she's cute.
Which means, yeah, she's
cute.
She's pretty.
She's pretty, yeah.
And I was like, no, it's está hermosa. Well, she's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And he's like, you should get her number. Ooh. And I'm like, hey man, like I work here, you know.
Easy. Yeah.
I can't be grabbing her number.
You do it for me.
And then he goes, man, if I was your age, like I would get it. And so bro, he sets me up.
Gotta understand.
He sets me up, man. So me and him already had plans to go to breakfast.
Oh shit.
And
he didn't tell you.
He didn't tell me, bro.
Ah, nice.
And so yeah, man, I pick him up and he's like, hey, I got a surprise. Esther's coming. I was like, oh, that's a lovely surprise.
Did you have to pick her up or meet her at the restaurant?
Picked her up.
You picked her up too. Oh shit.
So that's I didn't know.
That's the next stop.
But she knew. So she gets in my car and he knew. And so make a long story short, man, we're having a great conversation. The three of us. I'm getting to know more of her.
Right.
And then he goes, "Hey, Pat, it's his wife. She needs me."
Nah,
So he set me up,
nah. He
bro.
set you up. Yep.
And he's
Gotta
like,
go.
"Yeah, I
Left
gotta
you two
go."
alone.
And so yeah, man.
Sweet.
He's like, "Hey, you don't mind if he takes you home?" I'm like, "Nope,
I got it.
don't mind." And she said, "I don't mind." I'm like, "Cool." So man, we stayed for like
Talk,
two
talk,
more
talk, talk.
hours.
Right.
Yep. And
Yeah.
so in my heart, I'm like, man, I got to take her out before she goes back to Guatemala.
Oh, she was going back.
She was going back. And so I asked her, I said, "Hey, would love to take you out to lunch, dinner before you go back."
Uh huh.
But bro, I like,
Were you already feeling it? Like,
oh yeah,
I
yeah,
got, I got to
like,
do something. I
yeah,
can't let her go, bro. I
like,
can't let her
yeah,
go
man,
back.
I
You know,
gotta, I gotta
do
take her
something.
out, see where that goes, you know?
Right, right. Let her
And
smell my
so,
cologne. You know,
yeah,
put the cologne
exactly.
on for feel good.
And so, bro, I like missed it, man. Didn't get the number.
Oh,
I know.
what you mean? You
I
didn't get
know,
a
bro.
phone number at all, or you missed a
No.
digit on the phone numbers?
Nah.
Not at all.
Nope. Dropped her off, bro.
Oh,
Didn't get the number.
okay. Well, dude had it
And
right.
so no,
Steve
so
or whoever.
the next week, I told Art, I'm like, man, I didn't get the number. He was like, you want me to give it to you? Like, I was like, nah, like, I'm gonna get it.
Uh huh.
Like
Right.
that's gonna be weird.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Somebody
hey,
gave you
Art,
your number.
like, but her and Art know each other, but
Right.
still,
But
look,
still, right.
I want to do
You
it.
want to earn
So
it.
the
Like the
next
old
Sunday,
fashioned way. You want to
yeah,
earn
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it.
When I earn it.
You want to earn it.
So Sunday, man, you know, I work at the church, man, and so I'm busy, like, and I can't leave this conversation, but I see her.
And she's going out the door like,
She going out the door, bro.
wait, sir.
I know, but I wanted to leave and like
Uh,
catch up to her, but I couldn't.
okay.
And so
Some slowed her up.
the third week,
She left. You seen her walk out. You seen her leave. Like, oh,
nah, yeah, yeah, the second week. So the
ew.
third Sunday, she comes and I was intentional, man, and I connected with her,
Right off
got
the
the
bat.
number. And so how it happened was um she let me know that she was going to be preaching and sharing at a church.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, hey, I would love to see it. Like, would love to come join you. Like, is that cool? She was like, yeah, come. So she gave me the address, man. I met her there. And then sh I had already dropped her off.
Yeah.
And so she said, hey, can I get a ride back to my house? Because the pastor's wife, she lives on the opposite side of the
It's
city.
too much.
So yeah, I took her home, or I was like, yeah, I'll take you home. So I invited her to coffee. So we went out to coffee, and then she said, hey, I want to cook for you.
Ah, she was
So
feeling
man,
it
yeah,
already
yeah.
too.
So I'm
Right?
like,
She was
what?
feeling without me turning around and all that. She was feeling it too, right? I mean, I want to ask her, but she
Yeah,
was feeling
I
it too,
think there
right?
was like a
You guys are both feeling this is going somewhere.
yeah, yeah, it's a
This isn't
connection,
just a
like enjoying each
teacher student
other's
thing. This
company
is
and a conversation, and
right,
there's
right. You guys
connection
felt it.
there.
You guys felt it, right? You felt it. Okay, good.
And so yeah, man. So bro, she invites me to where she's staying,
Right, right.
um, in her friend's house, and she cooks this dinner, and bro, it was the best date of my life.
Yeah,
I call it a date because it's a surprise. There's no one there.
yeah.
It's just her. She got this beautiful black dress on.
Uh-huh.
She's looking beautiful,
Yeah.
and it's just her and I. I got a dessert for four people,
There you
right?
go.
But
Uh-huh.
it's like her and I. I'm like, oh snap! Like, all right, this is a date. You
Yeah,
know what
this
I'm
is
saying?
legit. No, this is it.
And so, man, we had a great time. I think I got there at like 6 something p.m. and I got home like
It
close to like 1 p.m.,
didn't even
bro.
matter, right? It
I
didn't
didn't
even
even
matter.
matter.
Didn't even matter.
Yeah. So,
That's crazy.
and then, man, yeah, man, kept kept going on dates, and our first
Building.
like official a date. Like, hey, like I want to. That day, I was like, I want to pursue you. You know, like like this is amazing. Like
I'm
I
feeling
never
good.
felt so much peace.
Right.
Like
Bro.
it was so raw, so real.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, man. It wasn't like, hey, what's your favorite color? It was like, hey, what are you looking for on a woman? What are you looking for in
In
a
a
man? Like,
relationship. What's your 5-year plan? Where you at in
yeah,
10
bro.
years? You know?
Yep, yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
some real convos. And I was like, man, I've never had a date like this. And so I knew it. I was like, I got to shoot my shot. And I said, hey, I don't date to just date. I date with a purpose. You know, I date for marriage. And so just know, like, I want to get to know you to one day marry
I
you,
ain't joking. Well, I'm here.
like heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nice.
Like we're older.
Wow.
And not only that, but like she's a woman of God.
Bro,
I'm a man of
perfect.
God. I know
Perfect.
God's
Perfect.
design.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Let's not lose time.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Um, I hear it. I'm happy. I love it. It just takes me back though. You had to lose everything to
Yeah.
get everything,
Come on.
right? Ain't
Yeah.
that's kind of, I don't want to swear because I don't want to mess it up, but that is effed up.
Yeah.
It is, but it's real.
Yeah.
It's real. You got to lose everything to get everything.
Yeah.
I do anyway.
Yeah.
I do. I think you did.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody's like that. I don't think Elon Musk is like that. I don't know, but I know
Yeah.
I had to lose everything, bro. Like everything, all my shit. You know what I mean? And then find somebody that cares for me as I am,
Yeah.
as you did,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Awesome, man, bro.
Come on.
Awesome, man. Come up
Yeah.
over here and give me a hug, bro.
Come on,
Give me
brother.
a fucking hug,
Yes, sir.
bro. That was
Love you, my
awesome, bro.
brother.
That was good. Get in. Put that chair closer. Put that shit closer. Get in here.
Come
Get
on.
that rugby shit in here, bro. That was good shit, man.
Yeah, brother.
I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Much
proud of
love.
you, bro. I'm proud of
Yeah.
anything I can do for
Likewise,
you
man.
ever, bro. Ever. If I come out to Vegas, if I want to talk to kids, or you want to have somebody to talk to anybody, bro, or anything, wheelchair stuff, rugby stuff, or we're gonna put together something that we're gonna go to South America and give away like hand controls for people to do so they can get a job and they can work. That's what
Nice.
I'm thinking. Anything like that, anything you got planned with kids or any Christmas stuff for somebody, you never know. But call me.
Yeah.
Call
Yeah.
me.
No doubt.
And I'll do the same.
Yeah. We'll keep connecting.
Sweet, bro.
Keep building.
You still playing rugby, right?
Yeah.
You're still doing it.
Yeah.
Fuckers beat us last year.
it
They
was it
beat
was
us.
good.
They cheated, but they beat us.
Cheated.
Nah.
You
That's
went
all
one
good.
and one.
We beat you. We beat you the first game,
Yeah.
and then you beat us the second one.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah. It
We
was
we know
good.
it's possible. You move the date, our date to tomorrow. Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Well,
Cool,
thanks a
bro.
lot.
Man, thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
real.
having us.
No, man, this is lovely. This is great.